Hi, it's me, and I haven't uploaded in a while, and that is because I've been working on a jacket. I have an idea of creating I don't know what to say because I actually don't know where this is going, but I think there is a need for sustainably produced and ethically produced men's jackets and outerwear. And I have been having this idea of a jacket that is like a worker's jacket, but with more like feminine details to it. And it's been in my mind for a long time. Let me show you the initial drawing. This is the initial drawing. Can you see? And I'm not good at drawing, but this is what I had in my mind. It's actually fun to see because the jacket is not exactly like this, but it has some elements from this drawing. And I will show you the jacket, but let's talk about some beautiful objects first. So some time ago, I talked about this candle maker, Rikako, who lives in Poland and runs an Instagram page or a little store called Studio Tegonen, and they make these beautiful candles. And you know what happened? A couple of weeks ago, her husband was in Copenhagen, where I live, and she sent this little package. And I haven't opened it because I wanted to open it with you, because this is like the best thing I know about internet, when we can actually connect over things that are beautiful and make sense, and I don't know, it just felt so special to me. And also, how beautiful is this handwriting? I wish I could write like this. So we're gonna open this. I'm thinking it might be candles, but let's open it. It says, "To Alejandra, thank you so much for sharing. It's just a little something, but I hope you'll enjoy it. With love, Rikako." I already enjoy it. Oh, this is beautiful. The timeless magic of candlelight. Wow! I got goosebumps, can you see? Wow! This is so precious! Oh my god, I think... Okay, how do I do this without breaking anything? I don't know if you've smelled beeswax, but it has a very pleasant scent. And they come in different colors, like the wick is in different colors. Oh my god, this is like the most beautiful gift I think I've ever received. Wow! I almost feel a little emotional now. And you see? Wow. What an amazing work. Candles. Okay, check her out. Check out her Instagram. Obviously, everything is linked in the description. This is like the most amazing gift ever. Wow, I'm just so impressed that someone can make these. Let's continue talking about other beautiful objects that I've been drooling over lately. I wanted to show you this jewelry brand. It's called Dunton Ellerkamp, and they make these beautiful pendants. This gold shell pendant is so pretty, it's so beautiful, it's quite expensive. And I was thinking, like, is this something I could do myself? Because that's what I'm always thinking when I see clothes or something. I'm like, is this something that I could do myself? And no, this is not something I could do myself, but I wish I could because it's so beautiful and I could not afford something like this. So let's just see this video as inspiration. And this is something I say often because I really like beautiful objects, and sometimes I get the urge to own it. And I think that's a very human reaction to beautiful objects. And I think it's important that we practice to not want to own everything that's beautiful. Sometimes beautiful objects can be admired from afar. And I think this is specifically important now when we are in general over-consuming so much in the Western world. And also, I mean, not everyone is Jeff Bezos and has a lot of money. Also, it should be illegal to be as rich as he is. I like these rings, but I definitely think that the necklaces are the most beautiful. My friend Andrea, that you also should follow on Instagram, she is the sweetest and most beautiful and elegant woman that I know. She recommended me these vases from Lisa Hartwig Ericson. So Lisa has studied at Konstfack in Sweden. She studied ceramics and glassware, and her objects are so beautiful. I am very amazed by like glassware in general. I think it's so cool that sand can turn into this magical material. And I mean, there is something very magical when you see people work with glass. I can totally understand that we back in the day saw them as wizards, or did we? I don't know. Maybe I just made that up. But I do think that it is super cool to see glass melt and turn into different shapes. And when you see people like blowing glass into like different objects, I think that is so cool. And these kind of melted shapes, I've seen them before. I actually have a vase that I'll show you in a second. That is also like has this kind of melty effect, but not like Lisa's objects. I'm also a big fan of baby blue, I've realized. I thought I didn't like blue, and now I just want everything in blue in my life. I have my bedroom ceiling in a like powdery blue, and I have painted also our hallway is more of a blue-green dirty water-ish color, and the door in our guest room I also recently painted it bright blue, or recently, it was a long time ago now. If you haven't seen that video, maybe you want to see that one. But yeah, I don't know, objects that are beautiful that you can use, amazing. I don't know about you, but I love olives and I love olive oil. And that has become more expensive lately due to climate change, and also like food getting more expensive in general due to the political insanity that is going on right now. And yeah, I'm not very impressed by the men who are leading. There is this beautiful factory in Italy, in Puglia, I think it's pronounced. And they make these beautiful olive oil tins. And I was thinking about like beautiful gifts and packaging of olive oil. And I don't know, they often are very pretty. And I love getting things that I can eat as a gift when someone comes home to me. I love gifts that are, not that I need any gifts, but when someone brings me a nice olive oil, or maybe a nice like vinegar or homemade lemonade or something, I think it's the most generous thing, and I love edible gifts. I also wanted to show you them because I've been talking to them on Instagram and they have been so sweet. I also saw this olive oil tin that I found very elegant and nice. It's more modern. And then now that I'm talking about edible things, I also want to show you something else. Something that grows naturally here in Scandinavia is elderflower, and I made elderflower lemonade or juice or syrup, whatever you want to call it. In Swedish we call this saft. You mix it with water, and it's very good if you mix it with sparkling water. Put them in these bottles and give them as a gift. I think that's a great idea. I have a few bottles in my fridge right now that need to be used quite soon, so I might give 1 or 2 bottles away. Now let's talk about my first design jacket. I feel like men need more sustainable options when it comes to jackets and outerwear, or like in general, but I feel like there are more options when it comes to like basic tees or socks, or like the basics, also like underwear. There's a lot of like organic cotton options, but I don't see this when it comes to jackets. I also don't see much fun styles when it comes to outerwear in general for guys. I mean, there are definitely a lot of like delicious designs out there, but I feel like there is something missing between like fast fashion and very exclusive fashion. And I know that men in general keep their clothing pieces longer and they don't buy as much as women do and so on, but I was thinking that men deserve pretty things as well. So anyways, I designed this jacket, and this is the first design. So this brown fabric is dead stock. The lining is a fabric I found in the thrift store. I also have this on a different jacket that I can see here. Whenever I find fabric in the thrift store, and I often go there to source fabrics, I try to buy like the fabric pieces that are bigger so I can make larger objects. But let me show you this jacket. I'm gonna give you a better view, but it has bows here, and it has these bands or ribbons that go here around the cuffs, and I also have them here peeking out. And then you close the jacket with a zipper. It has kind of a workwear style to it, but the color is a little bigger and exaggerated because that's how I like it. And it has a seam here, and that might be an option for me to add some lace or detailing, or maybe a ruffle or something else fun. And it has kangaroo pockets, and I don't know what you think. I think it's beautiful. There were a few tweaks that I wanted to do, so I now have a new pattern that is a little updated. This is a men's size medium, but it fits me, and I figured it needs to be a little bigger because I was trying it on a friend of mine who usually wears medium, and the sleeves were like this on him. So I have extended the sleeves, and I have made a few changes to the sizing. So I don't know if you think this is exciting. Maybe I'll share some more of the process. I have shared some on TikTok. I've started posting on TikTok to be able to talk about this jacket. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, you can do that. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I also post there about my jacket and also like random stuff that I do in life. So follow me there if you want to see more of this process. But I was also thinking like maybe I should film something for YouTube about the process of designing a jacket, because there's a lot of steps and things to take into account. And now I'm like, should I launch a clothing brand? Should I just have this pattern as a pattern if a friend asks me? Because I often have friends asking me about like if I can sew something for them, or they see me wear something and they want the same thing for themselves, like they want to give their partner a gift or something like that, or if this is like something I should do to the public. Obviously the jackets will be more pricey because they are made in Copenhagen, but yeah. And my vision when I created this jacket is like, who can I see wear this? And obviously I can see Pedro Pascal wear this. So Pedro, si estás mirando este video, por favor mándame un mensaje y te mando una chaqueta. Or I can also see Paul Mescal wear this, and I can also see the Swedish pop star Benjamin Ingrosso. Om du ser det här, Benjamin, så skickar jag gärna en jacka. Det vet du. And yeah, I don't know, I just see like cool guys that aren't afraid to show some like femininity or sensibility or whatever you want to call it. I think it's kind of stupid that we have those divisions, but you know. Yeah, that's the person I can see. Like I can also see like the guys in kneecap wear something like this, but maybe, I don't know, in a different color. They are more like more athletic in their style, but yeah, I like how they dress. I also like them, so maybe they would want to wear something like this. Anyway, I'm all over when it comes to this sewing project and jacket project, and this is what has been taking a lot of my time lately. Yeah, this was just a quick check-in. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it and share this video with someone you think would enjoy it, or share another of my videos. Hope to see you soon again.